Welcome to the Bruce Williams channel. In this video, I have an unboxing to share with you, and this is not a watch that I'm just borrowing in for review. This is a personal purchase that I'm very excited about. This is my big end of year type of purchase. And outside of collecting the Scuba 50 Fathoms releases that I don't really wear, I just think they're fun, I haven't been buying watches. In fact, I haven't really been wearing other watches since acquiring this Rolex Date 8. This one was a long-term type of goal purchase for me. It's a grail level watch, and it has been absolutely dominating my wrist time. And admittedly, that's unlikely to change. So what does that mean for my collection? It means I'm not buying very much, and it means it takes a very fun or a very special watch to crack the rotation, and I'm happy to say that I found a very special watch. Now, this is the recent release from Christopher Ward. It's called the C1 Moonphase. This is the largest Moonphase that they have ever done. It's absolutely massive. And it's perfectly paired with an Adventerine dial, which essentially is a glass material that is layered and infused with copper oxide flakes, so it dazzles, it sparkles, it changes depending on the angle that you're viewing the dial at, and then depending on the light situation that you're in. I think it's a perfect pairing. I love the minimal layout here. I think some will complain that this doesn't have branding, it doesn't have water resistance designations or hour markers or minute indexing. It doesn't have a lot of water resistance. And you know what? I'm not looking for one of those watches. I'm looking for something, again, special for special occasions or something really cool. Like if I want to take my wife out, I think this watch would be ideal to take out in special type of occasions. So I bought something that's all about the form over the function. I bought something that's all about the design and the execution. And it's not about reading the time to the minute or to the second. So I think this is not for everyone. And that is another reason why I like it so much. I'm a bit of a contrarian at heart. Now, this watch has an Elabor grade Solita movement with an in-house JJ04 Moonphase module that's affixed to the dial side of the caliber. This should accurately depict the phases of the moon for the next 128 years, which is long after I will be on this earth. And one of the really cool things about the large moon phase is the fact that it's lumed in a white desaturated tone. So this should appear like the real moon does most nights up in the sky. It's called global light, which is a mixture of ceramic and superluminova that the crafter is able to slightly texture. So you'll notice a faint texturing here to this large moon depiction, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Now, another reason why I was drawn to this was the fact that it has an Adventerine dial. Adventerine originally was made by accident back in Italy in the 1600s, but the end result was so cool that the maker started toying with it and trying to recreate the look and refine the look. And since that date, it has been used sparingly in jewelry, but it is an uncommon material that seemingly is coming back into vogue here in the 2020s. So I'm happy to have this material in the watch collection. I think it's really neat. Now, because I view this watch as a special type of purchase, not a quick flip, which sometimes I go into a new watch planning on enjoying it for a little while, maybe for the summer and then moving on. But this one, I don't feel that way. So I did order the engraving when I bought this. You'll see Bruce Williams engraved in the case back. Now, there are two other things that I'd like to mention about this watch that were big draws to me personally. One was the ARC on this box-shaped sapphire crystal. I don't think enough brands do good ARC. This has great ARC, and I think that is essential for such a beautiful, intricate, and detailed dial. This watch would not be as satisfying or successful, in my opinion, without it. And then the other thing is this great bracelet. This is called the Consort bracelet from Christopher Ward. It has multiple different components. It's very well finished. It has a nice clasp to it. I think the look is great. So I don't think I would like this as much if it was just on a rubber strap or a leather strap. It needed to be on the bracelet for me. Now let me show you the box. This is technically an unboxing video. I think Christopher Ward has really stepped up their game in this regard. This has a nice wood area here, very solid feeling, very well executed. I would say this is one of the more satisfying boxes you can get in a sub $5,000 priced watch. The watch has a 5-year warranty, and like I mentioned earlier, this is not a daily driver type of timepiece. I'm not fussed about, is it 113 or 114? I'm not fussed about that. It's all about the feeling. It's about the emotion. It's about the detail. It's about how it wears on wrist. And again, I'd like to wear this on more special occasions, so I'm looking forward to doing that. In closing, let me show you a couple other Christopher Ward watches that I am borrowing in for future videos. This C1 Moonphase I had to buy when it was announced, but I do have 2 other press examples in hand. The first one is probably Christopher Ward's most impressive watch. It's called the Bel Canto. This was the recent winner of the Petite Aiguille category in this year's Grand Prix de Horology, and admittedly, I may have to order one of these. I've been filming this over the past couple days, and it is so impressive. The next watch is the C63 Celest that was announced today. This is another Adventerine dialed watch, though this one is slightly smaller at 36 millimeters in case diameter, and definitely more sporty, definitely more legible when you compare it to the C1 Moonphase. So full reviews as well as an inbound, the 12 are coming on these watches on my channel. I'm happy to showcase Christopher Ward over the next month. I'm really impressed with what they've been doing, so let me know if there's anything specific you would like me to cover. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time.